But our everyday activity, sometimes I think it's all right. It's another you boss it. Come to my house, what you need and you drink. Go to money, what you got. What did they say in the canon to do? Like the everyday activity that I would do. So no despite the better we can get you out. Not keep class, but I get to do it. Go. Everyday activity, some money to go. Get on the floor, tell them what we do. Everyday activity, something that we produce. Here all day, make sure don't go to jail. But let the money spend, let them do their play. I'm a papa, not every. When chicken say, go, it's all custom.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Chris Apo, our IT guy. Thank you so much. Well, folks, we are going live now, so we just want to come back with this information. Those of you who are following us on our live page, that's the Freedom page. Our anniversary is coming up, and we need your support. Whatever way you can be a help to making our program a success, we want you to be a part. So the print news have been given a tax, and the tax we have is to purchase 2 sets of jerseys. All right, one for the female, one for the male. So those of you who are listening, whatever way you can be a help to making sure our program is a success, please do. All right, we drop a number on our Facebook page. You can, contribute whatever little you have for that, program. So Esther, we will give our number as the program progresses. We drop our Facebook. That's the WhatsApp number. Did I say the WhatsApp? The mobile money number. Those of you who are listening from outside Liberia, whatever way you want to help us to buy the jersey, please do. Your $5, your $10, can contribute. So that's it.
We will post the number on the page.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, we will also have to announce the number.
Yeah. So Esther, let's see what you have for us. Let's just take few stories from the Daily Observer, and let's see what we have. But this story I'm reading is very, very interesting.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. We follow do a follow up on this particular story. I think 2 separate times, on this radio, and it's very interesting. So let's take it. It says diaspora Grenadians demand prosecution in 500-acre lease scandal. And this is it. And I don't know what I think this is the superintendent. This is Alex C. Grant. He is the superintendent, and we're told that he, did a transaction with these people without authorities of the county also knowing about this thing. Community leaders, town chief, clan chief, they were not in the know. But let's take this story. Let's hear what the diaspora Grenadians have to say. It says the Global Alliance of Grenadians have strongly denounced what it calls an irregular and unauthorized attempt to lease 500 acres of customary land in Grenada County to a Burkinabe national, describing the act as a flagrant violation of Liberia's Land Right Act of 2018 and a dangerous threat to local peace and security. In a high-hitting statement issued over the weekend, GAC announced Grenada County Superintendent Alex Grant and County Antonin Watkins now of the Ministry of Justice for acting outside their legal authority in signing a land lease agreement in a Bihar administrative district. West Zone Statutory District. It says that the group made a strong appeal for justice and preventive measures, urging national authorities to restore public trust in local governance by carrying out prosecution and making people to account for their actions. We are requesting the Ministers of Justice, Internal Affairs to take decisive action action to avoid major conflict in Grand Chita County. The group stated, we must all work to maintain peace and stability among our people and protect their lawful rights. They say the detail, which was swiftly nullified by the Liberian Land Authority, reportedly sought to transfer 500 acres of community land to a foreign individual for undisclosed purpose. Well, this rigorous act of charged by the county's superintendent Ellis C. Grant and County Attorney Watkins Nunn, but quickly voided by the Liberian Land Authority, was not only a blatant violation of local laws, but also an infringement of the Land Right Act of Liberia. The GAC statement read. At a recent press conference, the Liberia Land Authority confirmed that both county officials upstepped their authority by executing the illegal lease. According to the LLA, Articles 23, that's 32, sorry, Article 32, 36, and 39 of the Land Rights Act 2028, that's 2018, clearly stipulates that customary land is owned and managed by the communities themselves, not by county superintendent, district commissioners, or any central government representatives. The LLA's intervention led by the cancellation of the agreement, the dismissal of 4 employees at its central office involved in the deal, and the indefinite suspension of local LLA staff in Grand Chita pending investigation. The matter has said GAC welcomed the LLA's decision or decisive action, describing it as a necessary safeguard against corruption and land theft. We acknowledge with gratitude the LLA's swift intervention, including notifying the lease, dismissing the implicated employees, and turning over the matter to the Ministry of Justice for prosecution, the organization noted. Rising security and immigration concerns, it says the controversy comes amid growing local unease over what GAC describes as the influx of over 48,000 Burkinabe nationals into Grand Chita County, a figure the group says has raised security and land turning concerns. GAC warned that such unauthorized land transactions, especially involving foreign nationals, could fuel tensions and threaten the country's fragile peace. It is troubling that local authorities are attempting to mortgage Grand Chita County land at a time when the region is already grappling with rising immigration and security risks, said Mrs. Annie Cooper Wilson Zaza, acting chairperson of GAC. We call on the Ministers of Justice and Internal Affairs to take urgent, impartial action to prevent further conflict. The organization further criticized that it called the superintendent's failure to demonstrate integrity and accountability, recording that it had earlier warned against Mr. Grant's appointment due to concerns over his moral and leadership deficiencies. This nullified lease agreement is not only, is only one of many egregious acts committed by Superintendent Grant since his appointment. The group alleged we warned the appointing authority about his polarizing leadership style, but our concerns were ignored. The Land Right Act of 2018, widely regarded as one of Liberia's most progressive legal instruments, formally recognized customary land ownership, granting rural communities legal title and decision-making authority over their ancestral lands. Under the framework, any lease or sale of customary land requires the free, prior, and informed consent of the affected community through a democratically elected community land development and management committee. However, the enforcement has often proven difficult in rural areas where local power brokers and officials have been accused of bypassing legal procedures for personal gain. Analysts say the Grand Chita incident exposed the persistent governance gap between statutory law and local practice, a challenge that continues to undermine land security across Liberia. Well, this is it. Let's see if we can bring you a couple more stories. This is
Mm-hmm.
debate to lower legislative age limit begins. Debate to lower legislative age limits begins. This is right here on the Daily Observer. We're going to take some more lines. This is it. And it says a new bill seeking to reduce the minimum age requirement for legislative candidates from 25 years to 21 years has ignited a nationwide debate over youth inclusion and political maturity and democratic reform in Liberia. The proposal introduced by Representative Alex Noah of Sino County District 3 aims to modernize Liberia's electoral laws and expand the space for young citizens to actively participate in national decision making. If passed, the reform will amend Article 38 of the Liberian Constitution to the electoral laws of 1980 in the electoral law of 1986, which currently sets 25 as the minimum age for the House of Representatives and 30 for the Senate. It says Article 30 says citizens of Liberia must or who meet the following qualifications are eligible to become members of the legislature. If for the Senate have attained the age of 30 years, and for the House of Representatives have attained the age of 25 years. He the most side in a country or constituency, sorry, to be presented not less than over a year prior to the time of election and be a taxpayer. Rep. Noah argues that the change is necessary to reflect Liberia's demographic reality, where over 60% of the population is under the age of 35, yet youth participation in formal politics remain marginal. It is time to give complete and committed young Liberians a fair chance to serve their country. Noah said in a statement, our democracy will only deepen when it reflects the aspirations and energies of its latest demographic group, the youth. The proposed change is a total order, given that any change to the minimum ages for number or for members of the House of Representatives and the Senate will require a two-third vote in both houses and then ratified by a vote of two-thirds of registered voters in a referendum vote. Article 91 of the Constitution says this Constitution may be amended whenever a proposal by either one-third of the membership of both houses of the legislature or a petition submitted to the legislature by now fewer than 10,000 citizens, which receives the concurrence of two-thirds of membership of both house of legislature is ratified by two-thirds of the registered voters voting in a referendum conducted by the Elections Commission not sooner than 1 year after the action of the legislature. So we will leave you here and let's see if we have more stories this morning. This is Bwaka Suspense US 50 Bwaka Suspense US 50 million LTA TR contract over fraud irregularities. Well, let's see this story. You know,
Mm.
we're going to take it. This says President Joseph Newman Boakai Sr. has issued Executive Order number 154, ordering the immediate suspension of the telecommunications traffic monitoring contract between the Liberia Telecommunications Authority and Telecom International Alliance. The president's decision followed damning audits and investigative reports from both the General Auditing Commission and the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission, with uncovered widespread fraud, procedural violations, and conflict of interest in the awards and execution of the contract. It says, according to the findings, the contract was awarded the TOTIA in a clear violation of the Public Procurement and Concessions Commission PPCC Act of 2010, particularly Section 3.2, which governs procurement integrity and fairness. The investigations revealed that Telecom International Alliance was not a registered company at the time the bidding process. The LTA prepared its bid documents, and on the same day, those documents were issued to 5 pre-selected companies, including TIA. Nearly 10 months after winning the bid, TIA was winning the bid, TIA was formally incorporated in Liberia well after it had already secured the contract. This situation constitutes a breach of procurement law and due diligence requirement. The investigation also found that the LTA had initially restricted bidding and completed bid evaluations before seeking PPCC approval, which violated Section 24(1)(c) of the PPCC Act that requires prior authorization before any restricted tendering process can begin. The initial bid submitted by TIA proposed a 35% revenue share equivalent to a total price of US 9.27 million. However, upon award, the signing of the contract terms were changed to give TIA 49% of total revenues, representing a substantial increase of nearly 50% with no documented justification or evidence of added value. The contract signed on August 31, 2018 granted LTA 51% and TIA 49% revenue sharing for the first 4 years and 55% for LTA and 45% for TIA for the next 4 years. In July of 2022, the contract was amended and extended to 2 years, reinstating TIA's 49% share despite the company's failure to meet its performance and training obligations. The legal and procurement section of the LTA reportedly had no record of this amendment process or any PPCC approval for the changes. Adding to the irregularities, investigators found discrepancies in TIA's legal identity. The 2018 contract and its 2022 amendment both referenced Telecom International Alliance Incorporated, a non-existent entity, while the signatures pages listed Telecom International Alliance LLC. The inconsistencies, according to the GAC, raises serious concern about the contract's enforceability and accountability. So that's it. Let's look up more. It says Bwaka proposes Liberia Finance Chamber. Bwaka proposes Liberia Finance Chamber. That's one story here, and this one says President Bwaka establishes Carbon Market Authority. President Bwaka established Carbon Market Authority is right here. Also, you can grab the Daily Observer to read either of these stories. But let's look at President Bwaka established Carbon Market Authority. President Joseph Bwaka have signed Executive Order 155, formally establishing the Carbon Market Authority, Liberia's first ever central regulatory agency for national and international carbon trade. The move is designed to transform the country's vast natural assets, such as forests, into a sustainable, credible source of climate finance for national development. The executive order established the CMAs as the lead agency, superseding all prior legislation and centralizing all national and international engagement on climate change and the blue economy under its authority. The president also mandated the authority to draft and submit a Climate and Carbon Act to the legislature for enactment. As part of its mandates, the CMA will lead the establishment of the country's national carbon registry to serve as a digital database that tracks and records all carbon credit activities within the country's jurisdiction. It will oversee policy formulation, market participation, and compliance with international frameworks such as the Paris Agreement, ensuring an active role in global carbon trade and emission reduction initiatives, a release from the executive mansion said. The CMA will be responsible for drafting and implementing legislation on climate finance and development for carbon markets, serving as the lead entity for negotiations and engagements with domestic and international carbon markets. The CMA comes as Liberia's plan to enter the global carbon scheme is underway with the drafting of its draft carbon market policy, which places the government of Liberia as the regulator to oversee all carbon-related activities and ensure equitable benefit sharing among communities and all actors involved. The authority is led by the presidential envoy on climate action, Jenny Cooper, Liberia's former agriculture minister, who also served as a chief executive officer. She is supported by Chief Operations Office and the Chief Financial Office, all presidential appointees, underscoring the government's high commitment. Well, Wunda, I think these are all the stories we can take from the Daily Observer. Let's turn control to you.
Thank you very much, Esther. Thank you so much. Let's go and take word from our sponsor. When we come back, we'll talk some of the stories we brought to you this morning. So keep listening. Let's take word from our sponsor now, and then we'll be right back with more talking points.
We want peace in Liberia.
Yo, hello. I want to talk about violence. More violence is indiscriminate. It can happen for any reason and to anyone. Until we do something to stop the surge of vigilante-style justice in this country, none of us will be safe. My Liberia is Liberia of hope. In my Liberia, it is possible. Violence is not part of my Liberia. Violence leads to property damage, injury, or even death, as we are seeing recent months in several parts of Liberia, including Monrovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up against mob justice. Be a community hero. Liberia is all that we have. We must all unite to uphold the rule of law. This is Old Man Sam Sion, your community crime fighting partner. Thanks for listening. This is Old Man Sam Sion.
We want peace in Liberia. Peace in Monrovia. We want peace in Liberia.
There are crimes in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hands for the right authority. That it can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a you must talk it, I mean you cheche. You wait for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Robbie, why you taking?
I said, darling, you look so worried.
Charles, I'm worried because I don't know where to get stuff for my shop and restaurant.
Oh, come on, man. Haven't you heard about Exodus Best Price Store on Gurley Street and Smart Grove Junction on the Old Road?
Oh, no, Charles. Tell me about it.
Exodus Best Price Store got everything for your shop and restaurant. And the good news is that they have reduced customized club beer products and imported beverages. So to keep that graduation party, wedding reception, and whatever occasion jumping till the break of dawn, Exodus Best Price Store is that place for you.
Is that all?
No, they have for the first time introduced on the LIB market Buffalo Revive that comes with 4 different flavors: Cool Blue, Apple Kiwi, True Red, and Fitness Orange. It's good for athlete and everyone. For wholesale and retail supply, call cell number 0770-617-575. Exodus Best Price Store on Gala Street and the Old Road Smart Road Junction. We are your cheaper wholesale and retail store.
Exactly. When you want some more, I provide it. So we start to talk.
Okay, folks. Welcome back. Before we bring in our weather report man, Solomon Tunis, we just want to give you this information. November 16 is going to be Freedom FM anniversary. So the pre-news, we have been given a task. Our task, we have to accomplish our task. And our task is to get 2 sets of jerseys, one for the male and one for the female.
Right.
So those of you who are listening outside Liberia and here in Liberia, this is the pre-news and our part of work, what is still going to do for the whole anniversary. I'm going to buy 2 sets of jerseys. All right. Oliver Kine, who is our general manager, has instructed that every platform be given a responsibility. So that's our responsibility to buy 2 sets of jersey. So those of you who are listening, this is your station, Freedom FM. Our anniversary is coming up on the 16th of this month. And whatever way you can be a help to us to make sure we get our 2 sets of jersey, well, we be happy to hear from you. So we drop a number where you any little thing you have to contribute to that number, you can do it there. So we drop that number before we leave from here, and we'll also call the number for you. So let's leave the shores of Liberia and welcome our weather report man, Solomon Hashim Tunis from New York City. Tunis, good morning from Liberia.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, Esther. Good morning, Wendell. Good morning, Mama Liberia. As Wendell said, your weatherman Tunis is here from Staten Island, New York. I'm giving you a 3 days weather forecast. As of now, before the weather forecast, I almost got late because we changed the time this weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, so now we got 5 hours difference instead of 4 hours. We sent our time back. So instead of me coming here 7, I was supposed to be here by 6 in our time here. But I got caught with the time. I was just laying and sleeping. So I woke up. I said, nothing. Before I said, we changed time. But anyway, as of now, I can see Liberia, we are experiencing a little bit of light rain outside Monrovia. That's what I'm seeing here on my radar. But that's not going to continue. It's going to stop by the afternoon hour, like 12:30 to 1. That rain will stop. And then you will get a lot of sunshine. But the time when you go to bed tonight, by midnight or early morning, you'll be experiencing thunderstorm with some little bit of heavy rain. Not too heavy, but just the beginning of the heaviness. You'll get some rain, and that rain will be a little bit heavy. In the morning hour, some of you might not even experience it because you might be sleeping, because that rain might start around 12 midnight to 1 o'clock. But that's how it's going to be. The morning forecast. Tomorrow, Tuesday, is all day sunshine. As you know, rain here. If it rains, then so be it, because we're now in November. We're experiencing, it's a summertime now in Liberia. Dry season. It's all day going to be a very nice day. like I said, today's is 82 degree, feels like 90 degree, and humidity is about 84. Even though it's raining, but it's going to be a little bit humid today. Tomorrow, Tuesday, it's going to be 84 degrees, almost feel like 93, 94. But it's going to be all day sun. From the morning, you wake up, you see the sun right in your face, and it continue like that till in the night time. The nighttime, and the wind will be 8 miles per hour. Humidity going to be 80%. No chances of rain in there. I see no chance. Wednesday, the same as Wednesday is a little bit different. Even in the afternoon hour, you might experience light rain, but it's not going to last. Probably it's a kind of rain that you can say sun and rain together, and then the sun will overcome the rain. But it's going to be very little in the during the lunch hour. Okay, so this is your forecast for Monday and Tuesday. I mean, right now, Monday, if you look outside today, right now, as I speak, I think it's raining, but it's not heavy rain. It's light rain around Monrovia. Tomorrow, you will not experience no rain. Wednesday, you might experience rain in the afternoon hour during lunch period, but it's not going to last. It's not going to be heavy rain. So that's about it. You guide yourself with the weather report, dress accordingly. And if it's humid, when you come outside, you're among people, try to dress accordingly and put some roll-on or deodorant. You know, roll and deodorant are the same thing. So try to find some so that it can be a little bit comfortable. People will not be putting their nose all around looking for what's smelling around. And my brother, I'm happy you're back. 1 week you're under the weather. We pray for you, and God accepted our prayer. You are back sound, and you're okay. Thank you. Let's thank God for your being back healthy. You know, when God gives you and answer your prayer, you must always thank Him.
Thank you. Thank you.
Esther, you look good. I like your hair with the dress.
You have really nice this.
You look good. I mean, when you look good, we say it, dog. You know.
How to say it? So.
Yeah. So they say you go up bluff now. Mm-hmm. I call for you to be facing yourself yet.
So hey there, my brother. I say I gotta go to work. You guys are working. Let me do my own too.
Thank you. So Tunes, you are also part of the print news, and
I know that one will come in anyway.
Yeah. So you are also.
You tell people how much is it, Jesse, so we can all ride it around and pay.
We'll get a set of Jesse. Okay. So the set of Jesse, I'm told, is $100, right?
For each, yeah.
For each. So we need 2 sets of jerseys. So you are also part of the print news.
Right.
The weather report man for the print news now. The man he's no more a panelist. He's just the weather report man. But I know when the time is there, he will come and join the show. So Tunis is part of the print news. So that's the tax we have. All right. So we need to get 2 sets of jersey. All of you, our followers, our fans, our friends, our family members, associates, supporters of Freedom FM. Our anniversary is on the 16th. So whatever way you can be a help, well, we will be open to you. All right. So that's it.
When we buy that jersey, I want us to take that extra ticket to somebody so that we can do something so we can win that trophy.
Yeah. Definitely.
You can win the trophy.
We'll send out the one villager.
All right, guys. You're having a nice day.
Thank you very much. Hopefully, I will catch up with you. Our regular thing on Thursday night. Hopefully, by God's grace. All right, that's the voice of Suleiman Hashim Tunis. He's our weather report man. So you heard it for the weather for the next 2 to 3 days, how the weather is going to be like. So just dress according to the weather. And Esther, you read that story about the land in Grand Jita.
Yeah.
So what was the follow up?
Yeah. This place we're talking about in Grand Jita, this is something even from last year we heard people even went live on social media talking about Burkina Bees, in Grand Jita forest and all of that. So we've been getting this information. But then recently there's this information that has been surfacing in both the Daily Observer and the Front Page Africa about the superintendent of Grand Jita County went ahead and sold 500 acres of land to these Burkina Bees without the consent of the community leadership, without the consent of residents of that area. And now this is a violation of the Land Right Act of 2018, where the superintendent or somebody who is being appointed by the government does not have the right to oversee in selling, land to people without the consent of residents of that area. And not forgetting, the county authorities, like you have the clan chief, you have the town chief, you have, these people, they are direct representation of the people. So you as a superintendent, it just shows, your lack of respect for these people who have been appointed with it or who are there representing the people, like the clan chief or the town chief or even residents of the area. For a fact that you will not go to them, and let them know that so and so, and these people want to buy this land. We're not using this particular area. It's just there. Let us, give it to them as a lease. You just go ahead and sell it. Lease the property to them. And we're talking about, I think, 30 years without the consent of those that reside in the area. Because at the end of the day, those who reside there, they are affected or they benefit directly. So they should be in the know of whatever, transaction or whatever thing you're doing there with their land. Because this is not a good thing and the people are angry about it. Even you heard that Prayer Liberians have gotten involved with this thing and nobody happy about it in Grand Jita. We're hoping that they will continue to remain calm since the land authority has gotten involved. This case has reached the Ministry of Justice and the Internal Affairs. We're hoping that they can come up to an applicable solution. You cannot have foreigners, first of all, to talk about the Burkina Bees coming into the country illegally. Have they gone, out to do their own investigation, know how these people came, whether they have the proper documentation to be in Liberia? We understand that, Liberia is a free country, people come there, but before people come into any country in the world, you must have documentation. If they're coming through the forest into the country, the people should be in the know that we are giving 500 acres of land to these people, and this is what the money is going to be used for, whether it's going to government government revenue. The people have the right to know about all of that. You cannot give the people land out to Burkina Bees who will not even show how they got into the country, whether they have the proper documentations, and you give them 500 acres of land for lease for 30 years.
Esther, this is very bad very bad for our country. All right. In as much we want our, African brothers to come and, visit our country. If they want to be here, you want to do business, you want to come and invest in our country, you are open. Just make sure you follow the right procedures. But, I remember doing the appointment of Alex Grant. All right, there was some Grand Jitians that stood against his appointment.
Exactly.
That this guy, he's not a good representation, so he shouldn't be appointed by the president. But the president insisted and said, "Look, that's my appointment, and nothing is going to change it." So I hope the Grand Jita caucus, will do something about it, because 500 acres of land is very huge, and I don't know what the people of that I don't know where exactly is this place in Grand Jita, so I don't know what the community of the inhabitants of that area would benefit, because you're giving the people land out, in return they got to get something.
Yeah, apart from the fact of the community benefiting Wendell, it is wrong for him to go ahead and give a land
without the
consent of
exactly
that particular town or that village, authority is concerned. You just go ahead and sell it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they see Burkina Bees doing things, among them.
So he did it at his own detriment.
Yes,
It's good that the people of Grand Jide are kicking against it. We hope the diaspora, that Grandidians will do something, will follow the procedure to make sure that entire process is stopped, because it's not good for our country. But Esther, just read a few comments. Let's take some calls. I got this urgent call coming in. Let me take this call quickly.
Go ahead. We have Kadike pass away. She says, "Good morning, family. I almost missed my time change." Okay. Good morning to you. And we have Stephen Iba says, "Good morning, Freedom FM Print News family. I'm following you live from Dakar, Senegal." We have Moses Wednesday. He says, "I'm watching from Buchanan City, Grand Bassa County." We have Anisha Stranoba. He says, "I'm following you from the Grove of Newcretown." We have Christian Singwa. He says, "A pleasant good morning. I'm following this intriguing conversation closely from Odious Congo Town." We have B. Honk Van says, "Good morning to the peaceful citizens of Buhe Town, Pokwa District, Grand Kipman County, Western Liberia. I'm Stanley Sharif. Coming from Breville City. Thanks for the update." We have SB Raphael says, "I'm following from Mount Barclay." We have P. Mama Banks says, "Freedom, I'm following you people from Grand Kipman County, Kulakonen District." We have William K. Somaulu says, "Hi, sir. I'm watching from New York, Staten Island community." We have Good Money Man Toll says, "Good morning, Freedom FM family. I am watching from the borough of Newcretown, precisely to one community." We have Malu F. Fofana says, "Good morning, family. I'm following from 20th Street Sinker." We have Jiba Kamara. He says, "Good morning to my Freedom FM family. Good to be back again." Kekadi passed away, says he had no respect for the for the country. And then we see William Somawulu says, "Good morning, guys. I'm following from New York, Staten Island community." Kekadi passed away again, says, "Hope they are not talking about the Sapo National Park first. We need to have conversation. I think she wants to say conversation on the first." We have Philip Singway says, "Watching from Minneapolis." So, folks, these are all of the comments we have. These are all the comments. And so let's go to our telephone line. Call us on 0776 104 104, 0886 500 104. Those are the numbers to call. And those of you following us on the diaspora, call us on our WhatsApp line, +231 886 500 104. These are the numbers you can call us on this morning and be a part of the show. We just talk about what's happening in Grand Jide, that it could cause a serious problem there if care is not taken. The people of Grand Jide are angry about what's happening. What the superintendent did. So
nobody is above the law in this country. When people are engaged in doing the wrong things, let's correct them. I don't think it's a fine thing taking 500 acres of the people's land and giving it to illegal people, because that deed is not okay. That's why you see the people have come out to speak against it. It's not a good deed for the people of Grand Jide County. I don't know what the people of that county will be benefiting from that entire deal. But it's good that the people are speaking about it. So the superintendent, Ellis Grant, the caucus of Grand Jide, well, the ball is on your court now. If you won't sell the people land and they ain't benefit anything, I'm not saying that, those vacant lands shouldn't be, invested in, but do it the right way. Do it the right way. So that's it. We want you people to do it the right way. Grant, The ball is on your court. The Legislative Caucus of Grand Gila County, the ball is also on you guys' court. So you need to do something for your people. The people are crying. That people are taking their land and nobody wants to be there for them. You can't be representing the people and these kind of things happening to them. So you need to do something about it. Esther, I hope we drop the number for our contribution. We wouldn't stop talking about our anniversary because it's just next door. So we are our supporters here in Liberia. The pre-news, we have a tax. We have 2 jerseys to purchase for our anniversary. And we are the ones that's supposed to bring those 2 jerseys. The pre-news program. So every platform, Abu and Hagar will come and they will talk about their tax. Oliver and Princess will be here this afternoon to talk about their tax. And then Austin will come later on and talk about what they're going to be doing. And hopefully on the nighttime spin, Gerald Morris will be here to talk more about the anniversary. So for us, we are to buy 2 sets of jerseys for the male and female players of Freedom FM. So $100 for a set of jersey. So whatever way you can contribute, we are putting a mobile money number on our, StreamYard. You can see the number, whether you want to contribute $1, you want to contribute $2, whatever you have to contribute, please make sure you send. It's right there on our Facebook page. Go there and see it. Take the number, write it down. And the name attached to that number is Esther Daku. So let's take few calls for the few minutes we have. I just got back from sick bed. And I'm still on my medication. I'm not done yet. Hopefully before Wednesday, I should be done with my medication. So I'm staying here on my medication and stay recovering from, my sickness. Well, let's take this person. Hello? You want one? All right. He already left the line. So let's talk to this person. Hello? You supposed to bring in the Burkina B? Okay. The guy used to be a representative before, right? Okay. So he wants to be a millionaire to the detriment of the people. Wow. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Aliyu Masale is following. Aliyu, welcome to the show. Thank you for watching. Let's talk to more callers. Let's talk to this person. I'm sorry, we just ran you off. 0776-104-104, 086-500-104. The WhatsApp line is also active. You can make your contribution by calling us on +231-886-500-104. Let's hear your contribution on the program from the pre-news. Is 15 minutes past midday. Let's talk to you, this person. Hello.
Welcome, President Nimle.
Yeah, welcome to the show.
To Esther.
Mm-hmm.
My name is, thank you. My name is Rosie Busy H. And I do join you from the Conscious Mind page in Latino with the slave with God community this afternoon. Let me say thank you guys for always providing sensitive information for the Latino people and rest of the world. You see, great that. So, I think that is so, right?
Yeah.
What yeah, just the book social media telling all that all your brother doing everything good. Today, if it is incompetent people get power. These are the things that happen to the people. They can get giving less to Burkina Bees. They're not bad. But do you carry all the response systems? If we place in the response systems, these are the questions I'm asking. But let me now that quickly on this. People are dying for starvation in this country. The country now, black people are protesting because of money. Today, we witnessed on two different occasions where black people went at the executive mansion on the higher office in the republic. You saw black people were chanting, "Waka, you evil! Waka, why you doing this to us? Waka, got you a guy and where the ever place that don't know." So, yes, the country that are going to there. For 2029, we're calling on all citizens in the Republic of Liberia to unite themselves and vote to the ballot and vote for Dr. George Monokuya, His Excellency. Thank you so kindly for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you. Let's talk to this person. Good afternoon.
How you doing?
I'm fine. Thank you. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Big Wayne. Let me say sorry, Big Wayne, for the sickness, man. Like, no time to get sick as I am. I mean, coming there.
I know, right?
This is the right of people like that. Johnny Hackman is my name. Look, big brother, the fish start getting rotting from here. If you have the overall leader of this country who doesn't respect his citizens, what he expects for his lieutenant. If you have the overall boss of the country who exchanging bad goods for money, then what you expect? When people are rejecting that Eric Glenn man, when you're trying to reject that man, like I said, that man won. You can crap blood. I would never they may article. The people reject that man. How can I be bigger? Let's say a point said, and get go says 500 acres of the people land with no remorse. And the people keep flagging the thing. Nobody to even respond to them. So what kind of leader? I just can't tell you that this party, I know whether the people can go to a house and just go be on a court and just compromise the income of the Liberian people. Really, I don't know.
I'm telling you.
But I mean, we just take huge amount of land and just give it all to foreign national. When the people keep complaining about it, people, big wing.
Yeah.
I can really get it. This president, I can really get it.
Let's keep praying, my brother. That's Liberia. Thank you, Johnny Hackman. Let's talk to this person. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. David King, welcome to the show.
Thank you, big brother. I wish you well.
Amen. I'm already well.
Yeah, okay. So, that's your feeling.
Amen. Amen.
Our country is in trouble. We are in serious trouble. And the thing that is very heavy about Mr. Parker is those lies you always tell people. You know, Mr. Parker has taken lies on the international stage. And then I'm going to find when Macron asks how a Georgia is there. Georgia is okay. What was the last time I've been spoken to Georgia? Good idea. The work I want to sell our country policy. That's a bad deal that come. That's a work our foreign policy. The CC government was here. We were not talking about selling oil block. We were talking about getting infrastructure for the car. Today, the guy that involved he was selling our oil block. He took that and just broke. Two of our oil block to that end.
That's what we're up to.
50% there. For Okay, Joseph Baka. The number is a very low. You know, the 5% is all get to the Labrador. Joseph Baka, all I want to get up. They want to go up because you want to give me 5% to be there when you power. So, like, if you take a job the way they did, they come on in the year, they will get 10%, and the rest of it for them. So, why would you always come to power in the pocket? We come to power to destroy our country, not to better our life. You are not dying for hunger. As an old man who died in Russia, well, he dropped it down for cancer and hunger. So that's why he's not trying to get that he brought our country. If he continues to do worse, what is this? I want to see like the person without dropping line. We should be about 39. There must be a serious civil disobedience. We should get on the street and rise up to the occasion, or else the system will be waiting for us all without yet. Because one guy is here to destroy and see and kill. He's just the devil.
Thank you very much. Let's talk to you. Hello. Good afternoon. Welcome to the show. Welcome, Patience. Let's hear you. Thank you, Patience. Thank you very much. Let's take Masisi. Welcome to the show, Masisi. Welcome.
Thank you, Mandela. How you doing, sir?
I'm okay. Thank you. Welcome. Let's hear you.
I'm my sister, my beautiful sister, my daddy wife.
She all right. Are you married her for me?
Yeah, not married her. Don't tell me I don't want to be the daddy. Don't come talk about fire.
Not bad, Masisi.
I want to put the motor. All kind of things on the shoe. This is a flower.
Yeah, come here. You don't know.
This year will put in power. This Virginia to put in power. The Wakanda will put in power. We all of that cloud. My son with them in that history. Then last night, what the police selling, they left their tables yesterday on the road to corner Yala one place. They put one over there and put all the tables and go for the last night.
Yeah, I come in the morning. I saw the play. I said, "Well, something's crazy here." And somebody who I was giving rides. Oh boy, you know. Yeah.
Although they voted for Paka with every, but the people believe in Paka. They voted for we fix the phone now in the phone and man is it correct? I want to put living back to send that children to school. No, family. You see, your people company want to vote for you, Mr. Boaka. What? Put a vote for you, teaching a day to me. If I ask you myself, I already knew who you are. So you are wicked man. I'm voting for you. I want a duty for a reason. But they said no. They know our own man. Always got an opportunity. You get it, you are well. $50,000 shoes. And today you wearing it. You pay cost in Lalo Wasoka that cost 10 billion. You were running 5.10 billion car. What will suffer it? Then when they get talking about again, they come out. Oh, it's a car. Can you imagine? They put billion, small, put they put them off on them. They put them on the street now. Can you imagine how Labrador will live? I want to live in this country with some water. What you tell the you're not doing it, you're not even doing one single job yet. If it's there for trade, when you didn't bring a company in this country, then you go to the street and put them for you. That's why you're going to bring all the billionaires, all the taxes you're bringing in the country. When you're not bringing it, and you're taking it for the street down there. The problem is, you say, forget switch the place with the good side this money. Then yeah, I did this one day, but even the brother drunk, the brother told you with the car, so I don't take the guy and carry it. It's the same. Can you imagine if you consider they were parking and carry it? But I won't vote for I won't get it today. We'll toss it, we say, we will not see, your party will not see.
That's true. Thank you.
And they can call the dark plan, and the dark plan says here with them. We have here, we'll have sent over the dark plan people off. The old men that they get living, that they get living, they lazy.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Marcy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Marcy. Let's talk to this person. I think we. I'm fine. Thank you. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I forgot the last time I had your number. I could reach you during your illness.
It's okay. I understand. I understand, my man. I understand, Edmond. It's okay. Thank you for anyway thinking about me. Thank you.
Yeah, this is Edmond Carr. And you just talk about the number. You didn't read the number to us. I had it online.
I would
just say online will come back, but you just talk about your number will post there.
Yeah, I would definitely. No, I would do that at the end of the show. We'll read the number out, Edmond. Thank you for the reminder.
Oh, okay. You see, that particular superintendent, that guy is a dangerous guy. That guy and the senator, the former of Steve County, Marcel Dennis, they were always in a fight during President Weah time when it comes to the importation of cannabis into Virginia County. So the one more now is the superintendent. Because what Dennis was saying, when the people are coming in, they should do a proper documentation of them. And the people find land that they will be making use of, where are the arrangements, to be made. So later now, we got some information that at least some of the people will say, okay, say you don't have money to pay, they will give you 100 acres and 20 for us in 2 hours that is still in until we can be able to get our money that we are giving our place to you for. So Ellis are going in as a superintendent now, trying to change that. So when you start giving them 500, they will finish selling. So that right there, they always say that will not the librarian people, the Chocotara unit will not come to the same thing, but rather they wouldn't concern about their pocket. You talk about 150,000, I don't know how many after every 1 year, then the people pay again. Why are they arrangement? The people are against each other.
Okay.
Then they already Banner FM, facility of that county court, talking about that same issue when I tell you to Esther, she was flagging the same issue. So where are we with this? We hope that's why he's a former senator, but that wish you were pushing for the county. We hope that he can try to come up with some of these things so that they can to make sure that don't give the entire grandchildren all before they are sent here. Come to our head. Thank you with that.
Thank you, Edmond. Thank you very much, Edmond Kai. Let's Esther. Let's get to reading out the number. We are against time, so the number you can send your contribution to for the purchase of the jersey 0888 088 024 973 0888 024 973. The name attached to that number is Esther Daku. So folks, that's it. 0888 024 973. That's the number attached to the name attached to that number is Esther Daku. Those of you who are following us on our Facebook field, the number is also there. Our anniversary comes on the 16th of this month, and the pre-news has been taxed to buy 2 jerseys. All right, 2 sets of jerseys. So whatever way you can be a help, the numbers are there for you. The number that is right there on our Facebook field. And those of you by a radio, let me call it for you once again, 088-024-973. All right, the name attached is Esther Daku. Folks, thanks for being a part of today's edition of the Print News. Again, I want to say a big thank you to Esther Daku, who, while in my absence, coordinated the Print News. Until we are back here tomorrow, by God's grace, do have a pleasant Monday.